Hi guys, welcome to TeleZ Updates. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today is about November teasers on these streets, how Ridoy came back to life, and how Shantanu decides to marry Nadira, and how Nivedita kidnaps Ridoy. Shantanu purchases the Manzumdar mansion at auction, but he allows the family members to reside there. Shantanu thwarts Asmita's efforts to find a new home. Later, he refuses to allow Asmita to take her jewelry box from her room. Asmita tries to stop Shantanu from partying in the house, but she is reprimanded by Nivedita. DSP Rain encourages Asmita to return to work. Shantanu causes a commotion at the baby's naming ceremony by requesting the priest to leave. Beauty and Neelambar return to their initial plan of killing Ravindra and blaming Shantanu. Shantanu, who is oblivious, consumes the tainted water. When Asmita notices the poison taking effect, she covertly revives Shantanu. The experience makes her realize that someone is trying to take Ravindra's life. Daddy Buar and Nivedita beg Shantanu for financial assistance. Shantanu presents a bargain in which he agrees to aid the family in exchange for Asmita agreeing to marry him. Asmita is teased by the family and subsequently disguises herself as an elderly lady in order to obtain Shantanu's assistance. Nivedita confronts Daddy Buar about her desire for Asmita and Shantanu to be together. Daddy Buar tells Nivedita about the power of genuine love and requests that she embrace Shantanu and Asmita. Asmita becomes terrified when strange things occur in her bedroom. Asmita is unable to demonstrate that she witnessed Ridoy's ghost. Nivedita, the mastermind behind it all, rejoices in her success and has uncovered something to her advantage. Nivedita refuses to conduct the puja on the first anniversary of Ridoy's death. It turns out that Nivedita has kept Ridoy alive by surreptitiously obtaining treatment for him. Ridoy's duplicity is revealed to Asmita. She tells the family members that Shantanu paid for Ravindra's therapy, which upsets both him and Ravindra. In a drunken state, Asmita and Shantanu declare their love. When Shantanu comes to, he does not recognize Asmita. Nivedita travels to Japan for Ridoy's therapy, but she also carries out the second phase of her plan. Thaku Ma appears with another puchki and believes Asmita is a forgery. Thaku Ma's motivation for visiting the Majumdar home is revealed, one of which is to exact revenge on Beauty. Thaku Ma tells Nandini about how Nivedita asked her to be a part of her sophisticated plan. Ravindra and other family members are affected by Thaku Ma's disagreements. Later, Asmita conceals Ridoy's death from Shantanu. Nandini tries her hardest to keep Shantanu from associating with Asmita on Shantanu's birthday, but when she fails, she tells Asmita not to underestimate her. Daddy Buar suggests a dance competition between the two puchka. Beauty shoves Thaku Ma down the steps, but Nandini falsely accuses Asmita. Asmita awoke the next morning and Asmita's confession surprises everyone. Thaku Ma confronts Asmita and tells her the truth about Moni's mother. Nandini intends to inebriate Shantanu in order to bring them closer together and pave the path for their engagement. However, Asmita disguises herself as a waiter and enters the restaurant to thwart her plans. Later, Asmita and Shantanu become trapped in the lift. Daddy Buar mistakenly informs Shantanu that Ridoy is no longer alive. In exchange for her forgiveness, Thaku Ma wants Beauty to teach Nandini how to seduce Shantanu. Shantanu tells Asmita about his predicament. Beauty resolves to find out if Nandini is the real puchki. Thaku Ma's threats against Moni prevent Asmita from telling Shantanu the truth. Thaku Ma makes the decision to teach Asmita a lesson. Shantanu realizes he is in love with Asmita but has no feelings for puchki. Asmita's plan to make Shantanu remember his past backfires when he announces his intention to marry puchki the next day to avoid insulting her. Thaku Ma instructs Beauty to make certain that Asmita does not cause any problems during the ceremony. Asmita persuades Shantanu to listen to what his heart desires, and his reaction astounds her. Asmita is overjoyed at the prospect of reuniting with Shantanu. Shantanu imagines Asmita as his bride at the wedding altar. Later, everyone at the wedding is taken aback by Shantanu's decision. Shantanu refuses to marry Asmita after seeing Ridoy alive, but defends her when she is humiliated. Shantanu marries Nandini in order to protect Asmita from the abuses. Later, Nivedita makes startling revelations and reveals the scope of her meticulous planning to Asmita. Asmita swears to reclaim Shantanu. Ridoy seeks Asmita's forgiveness and asks to be reunited with Shantanu. Beauty and Moshmi drag an intoxicated Shantanu into Nandini's apartment, but he refuses to marry. Asmita responds appropriately to Nandini's taunts. Beauty and Moshmi drag an intoxicated Shantanu into Nandini's apartment, but he refuses to marry. Asmita responds appropriately to Nandini's taunts. Nandini requests that Shantanu publicly declare his love for her. Ridoy requests that Shantanu fight for Asmita and plans to reveal Puchki's true identity during the celebration. Asmita is taken aback by Shubhankar's revelations. Daddy Buar and Ridoy inspire and persuade a depressed Asmita to fight back against injustice. Asmita and Ridoy recreate some vivid recollections in order to persuade Shantanu to reflect on his past. Shantanu apologizes to Nivedita and asks Asmita not to punish her for her offenses. Nandini is adamant about not divorcing Shantanu. Asmita attempts to cheer him up and encourages him to fight for their love. Later, Ridoy informs the family that he intends to divorce Asmita the next day. Nandini agrees to Nivedita's advice in order to earn Shantanu's love. Nandini's attempt to cause misunderstandings between Asmita and Shantanu fails. During the Muh Dikhai ritual, Nivedita and Nandini make fun of Asmita in front of the guests, but Shantanu defends her. Thanks guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.